what's going on, guys? Welcome to day 5 of the TGC Anniversary Series here in 2026. And this one is going to be a bit of a weird one already. I know, same thing as the first 2 years, but unfortunately, what I originally had planned for today, of course back here on the main channel, earning platinum trophies and 100%, stuff like that, I originally had planned, I put all my money on finally finishing up SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, and that process of cleaning everything up surprisingly took way longer than I expected based on my experience with collectathons and other SpongeBob games. Titans of the Tide just took way longer than I expected, and I, at the current time of recording, late in the day before this video needs to go out, I still don't have it thanks to one trophy, which I just need to keep working on. So that had to be postponed. But lucky for me, my lazy ass had already started working on a video for my 50th Platinum Trophy, which of course was Mixtape, which released in May of 2026, and shortly after, well, I played the game right away, got the Platinum Trophy, and started scripting out a video right away. I had it all scripted and edited. I just needed to get a little bit more footage to throw into the timeline, and my lazy ass didn't do it. So I quickly got that footage and finished editing the whole video today, but yesterday for you. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so enjoy past me talking about how I got the Platinum Trophy for Mixtape, and if you still haven't played it and want to, don't worry, there's no spoilers in the video. It's strictly just talking about the trophies. And in the least spoilery way possible. But take it away past me. And when I do that, the Sly 3 PS3 Platinum Trophy will be mine. And honestly, it'll probably be my 50th Platinum Trophy, because I don't see another game being a better fit for that milestone. Oh, how cute, past me. You really thought Sly 3 was going to be it? Truth be told, guys, I really thought I was going to finally return to the PS3 version of Sly 3 to get the Platinum. Instead, a little game from an Australian developer released in early May. That game has absolutely been the talk of the town. A lot of the internet would have you believe this game is a disgrace to the medium, but it's actually a really cool narrative experience that does a little more than a walking simulator. And I'll stop vague posting now. It's Mixtape. I absolutely love this game, and it's for that reason why I am not going to spoil this game. I will talk about the trophies and how I got them, but this video will be mostly spoiler-free. This is a game built around its licensed soundtrack, and in universe, all of the songs have been hand-selected by one of our main characters, Stacy Rockford. Stacy is an all-around music lover who is preparing to leave her suburban California home. Alongside, we also have and play as her best friends Van Slater and Cassandra Marino. Along with Rockford's song choices, we will experience the group's last full day together as teenagers. In terms of trophies, there are 26, not including the Platinum. Throughout your time with the game, you'll only need one full playthrough. You can play it more, especially since it's only about 3 hours long, and you're only guaranteed to earn 4 trophies in one playthrough. One completing each mandatory memory in each character's room, that makes 3, and the final trophy is for finishing the game. Between finishing Stacy's room and Cassandra's room, I earned Thrashed for hitting a successful ollie over a car in one of the few skateboarding sections. After that, I earned Skim Gordon in a section where they were all together by a little river, and you can actually spend a lot of time here skipping rocks on the water. There's a ton of stuff to interact with, and more will start to pop up after a while. Then in a section where Stacy is feeling sad, you can control her while she's floating in the air. If you hit 3 pig balloons, you'll earn
It's the pigs, darling!
After finishing all the memories in Cass's room, I earned 2 more before finishing all the memories in Slater's room. Those 2 were Appetite for Destruction, which comes in a skateboarding section when Stacy is quite angry. If you destroy everything that can be destroyed in the section, you'll earn Appetite for Destruction. The other one I earned here, I was playing as Slater. Stacy and Cass asked Slater to run to a video rental store and rent a few movies. You can earn 2 trophies during this memory, but I only got 1 for knocking a bunch of movies off of their shelves. Then after finishing up all the memories in Slater's room, I finished the game and earned Last Song. After that, it was time to clean up the list. I went back to the early game and replayed a kissing minigame, which I promise is meant to be very awkward. If you keep the minigame going for 1 whole minute, you'll earn French Connection after it ends. Next up was Smooth Shopper for not crashing the shopping cart in the Shopping Cart Bomb chapter. This one was pretty easy to get, it steers pretty well. The hardest part would definitely be when the camera switches to a bird's eye view as if you were in a news broadcast of the moment. For that, just be careful and steer clear of the traffic, and it shouldn't take too long to get. Next up was Cone Island, baby! This is one of the aforementioned skateboarding sections. During the Skate to Cassandra's chapter, you will see 10 traffic cones, and you need to run into all of them for the trophy. This one took me a few attempts, and the hardest one for me was when you get another bird's eye view, and there are a couple on the right side of the road. I found it a little tricky to knock them over in that spot. Next one took a few attempts as well, and is also one that I've seen quite a few struggle with so far. This trophy is, and it's out of there. This is earned in the softball chapter, and you play as both Stacy and Cass. To actually earn it, you need to hit every single ball when playing as Cassandra. Though you can hit them all as Stacy too, but only Cass matters for this trophy. I understand why people have been struggling with this one, and it took me a few attempts, but I really don't have advice for this one. You kinda just have to do it. What I can say is if you react right away when you see where the pitch is going, immediately move the stick in that direction and swing right after. That worked for me every time. Though I'm pretty sure the pitches are random, and sometimes you can get one that's pretty low to the ground. My advice should still work, but I did struggle with the lower pitches. Then it came time for some good old tomfoolery. The gang goes out at night and TP somebody's house. For this, just keep going until you've thrown 50 rolls. When you do, you'll earn triple ply. This next one took a couple of tries, and it's called Paint It Black if you want. To earn this, you need to paint the door in their secret hideout in less than 30 seconds. Obviously, don't bother changing the color. As soon as you get control, immediately put the roller on the door and paint all the way up and then all the way down. Then let go of R2 and very quickly move to either side that's not painted and then repeat. As soon as that side is done, let go of R2 again and quickly move to the last side and finish the job. It's not too bad, and like I said, only took me a couple of tries before getting it. Just remember, as you're trying to remove the roller, it is slower if you keep it pressed on the door. So let go when you need to move to another section. In the same area, you'll have a memory where you're controlling Cass and Slater at the same time. Cass is controlled with the left stick, and Slater is controlled with the right stick. They're moving a couch, and you need to get them to the right spot on the right side of the area. What I found to work was walking all the way up to the house and then going right. If you manage to move it in less than 30 seconds, you'll get Sofa King fast. Again, in the same area, there is a memory of Stacy sweeping away some leaves from a specific area. If you clean the whole area in less than 45 seconds, you'll earn leaves that are green. This is really simple, but I did find it most effective to hold R2, then walk into a pile of leaves and let go of R2. Doing that seemed to most consistently sweep a lot at one time. Once again, in the same area, you can fire some rocks with a slingshot. There are some bottles and cans on an abandoned car. If you can hit all the cans in less than 30 seconds, you'll earn From the Hip. What I found worked for me was starting from the right side and going left, and also remembering that the camera moves slower while you're aiming. After that, I went back to the Starlight video chapter and earned the second trophy there. This one, like the other, is really easy to unlock. As Slater, knock over all of the cardboard cutouts and you'll earn Doppelbanger. And after earning Doppelbanger, I decided to take a bit of a break. A few days later, I started a new playthrough from the beginning, and it wouldn't go to plan. By the end, I was hoping to finish the rest of the list, and instead, I only got 2 more trophies. The first one I got in this playthrough will be Instructions Not Required. You get this one in Cass's room, and after a certain memory, Slater is upset about the gang's camera, the Mini-Master being dead. So, Stacy takes it and replaces the batteries, and if you do that in less than 15 seconds, you get the trophy. The other was Don't Move. This actually also involves the Mini-Master camera. When in the Bodacious Crustaceous chapter, you need to take at least 20 pictures. Pretty simple. Then during the second playthrough, I did finally notice the poster on the wall in Slater's room that reveals his secret slushy recipe. With that knowledge in my possession, I was able to go back to the slushy chapter and finally get Grunge Metal Alchemist. And thank God, because it was driving me crazy. I tried so many things in different combinations, and it really felt good to get this one. And a couple days later, I would clean up my 4 remaining trophies. The next one will be, well, take a look at you. This you earn in the chapter The Run. This is an auto runner section where you only have 2 inputs, jumping or sliding. This one took quite a few attempts and started to frustrate me a little bit. Never enough to rage, but I was kind of exasperated. Eventually, I told myself that if I didn't get it on my last attempt, I would record the section without any input and take note of everything Stacy gets caught up on. Based on what I just said, I didn't have to do that, and I did get it on my last attempt. Obviously. Ultimately, the biggest thing that helped me was jumping and sliding a little bit early every time. I found if I tried to do either input on time, it just wouldn't respond. If you're struggling with this one, I do want to let you know it might be because of the big white fence. Stacy has 3 different animations for it. She can run straight through it, pause and then climb over, or climb over smoothly. You want the latter in a successful run. Also, the yellow car before running in the house needs to be jumped over too. She can't slide over the hood. Either way, the next one I got was during the party at the end. This one, I'll be honest, I had to look up. When I read the description, I thought there was a third party supply that I was missing. After playing the chapter a few times with no luck, I looked it up. What you need to do is have 5 people hand you a can of beer, drink all of the cans of beer in the bathtub, be handed the little snack, and then eat all of those snacks on the plate that's behind the guy. And when you do all of that, you'll earn the trophy, Fight for Your Right. 2 left to go, and my next one would be front to back. I really wanted to get this during my second playthrough, but I missed exactly one thing I could interact with in Cassandra's room. It was the pink curtain above her window. The trophy popped as soon as the new dialogue ended, and maybe Valve was right all along. Players really will not look up unless explicitly told to. My final trophy before the plat just might be the one causing people the most trouble. Banned in Massachusetts. On paper, this isn't hard. In the Coastal Cruise chapter, lift your arms with the triggers and blow up fireworks when they're on screen, and until the very last section of the chapter, it's easy. But that last section has a bunch of them on screen at the same time, and the trophy requires you to blow them all up. Now, everywhere you look online will tell you to mash all the buttons at the same time as fast as you can, but I don't know if that's intended. Well, first things first, you don't need to use the triggers. You can use the bumpers L1 and R1, or 3 of the 4 face buttons, square, triangle, and circle. Then in my successful attempt, I actually tapped L1 and R1 to the beat of the song in the background, and it felt really smooth and natural, and all of the fireworks were just naturally going off also to the beat as I was hitting the bumpers. So, it's purely anecdotal, but it might be a rhythm game in that section. Either way, on that attempt, when I got to the last section, I did mash the bumpers as fast as I could, and the trophy did pop. I do think it has something to do with rhythm, but either way, there's a good chance you'll have to attempt this one quite a few times. But when I earned Banned in Massachusetts, I also earned the Platinum, the Sound of the Future. And what can I say about this game? I already said at the top that I love this game. That's true, I had such a good time. Is it one of my favorite games ever? No. But it's a really good time. I loved playing through the kids' memories and their final day together in their hometown. I really liked the touch of their memories being altered by their own imaginations too. And you can really tell the dev team, Beethoven and Dinosaur, just wanted to have some fun. And for me, they accomplished that goal. And I would definitely recommend the game. That's it for the video. Despite all of my other ideas of what I wanted to make my 50th Platinum Trophy, as soon as I saw Mixtape for the first time and realized it was coming out rather soon, I kind of knew that it needed to be my 50th one. I still wasn't sure by the time I started the game, but as I progressed through it and got to the end, I knew that it would be the perfect 50th Platinum Trophy for me. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, share it on social media, do all that good stuff, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.